Sig Sauer is hot right now because of its P365 pistols. Don't get me wrong, Sig has a lot of excellent guns. However, the P365 series has been able to capture a huge market of gun buyers, which is the concealed carry segment. After all, self-defense is a priority of many people these days, so they have no other choice but to get comfortable with guns. Sig Sauer successfully capitalized on this fact. Plus, there are still other concealed carry handguns from the company that are worth checking out. What's up, everyone? This is your boy Ted from Line 45. In this episode, I am going to showcase my top picks for the best concealed carry handguns that Sig Sauer has made as of 2024, with only one mention of a P365 handgun. Before we get underway, please remember to hit the like and subscribe buttons. I know it feels like a hassle, but those simple clicks mean a lot for my channel. Now, let's return to the video. Sig P229. Any hammer guy would concede that the Sig P229 is one of the best. It's just a production pistol. It's not really customized or overly expensive, but it performs like a top-tier pistol anyway. Surely enough, the P229 is larger than your P365. Put the two guns side by side, and you'll see the difference in their size. Still, my experience with this gun told me that it's very concealable. The grip ergonomics are good enough for me to hold it comfortably and securely, which of course lets me outshoot my expectations. I guess its weight and size remind me of a full-size pistol. Now, people ask me if the P229 is still relevant. After all, this handgun was introduced in the 1990s to replace the Sig P228. Basically, it's built like a tank, as Sig wanted it to handle more powerful cartridges, such as the 40 S&W and 357 Sig. This beefy pistol is built around a rugged aluminum frame and uses a traditional double-action trigger system. This means that the first pull should be intentional, while the succeeding ones are already short and light, ideal for quick follow-ups. You can get the P229 in different versions. The one that I'm using has a dovetailed front sight and rear sight alongside an accessory rail. Meanwhile, it has a magazine release, slide stop, and decocking lever among its standard features. These controls are thoughtfully placed. They are very accessible, and you can tap on them with muscle memory. Like all of the Sig handguns I listed here, the P229 will not suit everyone's preferences. It has some inadequacies, such as its grip texturing not being aggressive enough. But if you train with this pistol, you'll eventually get the hang of it. Sig P320. The love for the modularity of Sig P320 is almost universal. No cap. This is actually the very feature that made the gun remarkable in the first place. And when I say modular, I am not just referring to interchangeable grip modules. Even the caliber and slide assembly of the Sig P320 can be replaced and swapped, so regardless of your needs and preferences, this platform can take care of them. If you wish to make the P320 a concealed carry pistol, by all means, you are free to do that. Of course, there are other things about the P320 that you'll certainly love. For example, I am a huge fan of its trigger. It's smooth, consistent, and offers a quick reset. It has a pull weight of around 6 pounds, which in my opinion is a good number for a striker-fired trigger. The trigger doesn't stack, so it's definitely one of the best features of the P320. Sig also tinkered with the P320 so that its slide gets a cutout that will accept a factory red dot. So, aside from its sights, you really have the option to run it with optics for added accuracy and range precision. And speaking of its accuracy, the P320 is mechanically accurate enough for competition. I've seen gunners use this gun in USPSA, and so far they have positive feedback on its performance. It feeds different ammo without malfunctions. I tried firing plinking ammo and hollow points on my P320, and all of them were chewed and fired with 0 hiccups. Plus, I can't forget that the United States Army picked the P320 as its official sidearm, which alone proves that its performance is reliable enough for combat or tactical applications. Sig P210 Carry. The P210 was one of the most iconic Swiss Army handguns to have ever existed. Eventually, Sig got the time to reimagine this pistol and make it a concealed carry piece. What impressed me the most about the P210 Carry is that it retained the accuracy and reliability of the full-size P210 and P210 target. It shoots nicely, hits targets where you intend to, and can shuffle on different 9mm ammo without feeding problems. But since it's already meant for concealed carry use, it doesn't have a factory cut for optics. At the same time, there's an obvious absence of an accessory rail to minimize its footprint. The P210 Carry is a single-action semi-auto pistol. Similar to the P229, it uses a hammer-fired mechanism. However, the single-action design has made the P210 Carry simpler and easier to use compared to a hammer gun with a double-action trigger. I also like the fact that I can carry this pistol cocked and locked, even while there's a round in its chamber. If that sounds familiar, then yes, that's the same style as the original Colt 1911. Overall, the trigger of the P210 is fantastic. It's curved but contours well enough to accommodate your pulling finger nicely. It's also crisp and consistent. This makes the gun easier to control, which in turn optimizes its accuracy. Moreover, the thumb safety of the P210 Carry, as well as its other controls, is accessible and protrudes really well. They have a positive operation, which is vital for me since I don't want the controls to be disengaged easily. Sig P938 Legion. The P938 is one of Sig's most popular pocket pistols, so it's really nice that the company decided to give it a Legion treatment, which further improved its overall potency as a self-defense weapon. The P938 took up from the Sig P238. It's basically longer and heavier, so that it can handle the 9mm cartridge better. I can say that this micro-compact pistol is a success, given that it was adopted into different configurations, such as the P938 Scorpion and P938 Nitron. But of course, none of those can come close to the P938 Legion. The first time I saw the P938 was during SHOT Show 2023, and it indeed got my attention. It's attractive thanks to its G10 grips and gray Legion Cerakote finish. It's a metal gun that features an alloy frame, stainless steel slide, and carbon steel barrel. It has a nice grip, as it can fill my hands entirely, and the overall feel when holding this pistol is pretty balanced and comfortable. The P938 Legion sports the X-ray day-night sights of Sig Sauer, and this is probably one of the most important updates in the P938 series. These sights ensure optimal target precision and firing accuracy, even without using a red dot. These sights aren't as fragile as those used in Glock pistols, so in this department, the P938 Legions win by miles away. Another substantial upgrade I spotted on the P938 Legion is its ambidextrous safety. Others may overlook this feature, but being able to disengage the safety from both your strong and weak side could help you in high-stress situations. You just realize how vital this feature is once you get yourself in a tight spot. Sadly, this little gun only has a standard capacity of 7 rounds. Still, it is a neat pistol that offers solid accuracy and reliability fresh from the box. Sig P365 FUSE. The Sig P365 FUSE is the latest iteration of the P365 series, and it was launched in mid-2024. The reason it got the name FUSE is pretty simple. Sig Sauer gave the gun a full-size treatment without losing its concealability. This one has a longer carbon steel barrel than the original P365 pistol, measuring 4.3 inches long, while its overall length is 7.2 inches. It's also taller, which allows it to sport a double stack capacity of 21+1 rounds. The box comes with 2 21+1 round mags and 1 17-round mag. Of course, Sig also offers 3 10-round mags for states with capacity restrictions. It's still a striker-fired pistol chambered in 9mm, similar to its predecessors, features an optics-ready slide, and utilizes a polymer LXG grip module. This brand-new P365 also received a couple of good upgrades, such as a removable magazine well for faster reloads, a 1913 Picatinny rail for attaching weapon accessories, and 3 interchangeable backstraps for getting the perfect fit for your hands. Its flat-face trigger is also visually striking, given that it has nickel plating. Since this is a Sig trigger, I am expecting good things from it. I already imagine that it's smooth, tactile, and crisp. The slide is crafted from stainless steel and already has a factory cut for optics. As you can see, the slide has aggressive serrations, which should simplify the way you manipulate the slide. Plus, there's also a pair of fiber optic front sight and black serrated sight on top of the slide, which I think are low enough for co-witnessing. Overall, it's a good concealed carry to explore, and I can't wait to give you my full review of this new P365 pistol. By the way, you can also check out the P365 FUSE Romeo X, which, as its name suggests, gives the gun a factory-installed Romeo X compact sight. Thanks for watching. If you want to see more gun videos like this, just click the subscribe button and notification bell. Take care and stay safe.